if you work with pin tumbler, Compx locks, or rekey American padlocks, I have a pretty cool tool to show you. So recently, LockCaddy came out with this new CamCaddy. Now, if you don't know what the CamCaddy is, I did a video on it recently. I'll put a link in the notes below. Go in and check it out. Pretty cool. And along with that, they came out with this really cool plug follower. It's called a Bowman. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to show it to you today because I thought it was really awesome, and there's some really cool features I want to show you about it. So let me go ahead and take the camera, let's put it up top here, and let's have a little bit of fun. All right, so this is what the Bowman follower looks like here. As you can see, it looks like a standard like follower for American padlock, except for it has these O-rings in it, which are awesome, and I'll kind of show you the use and why they're pretty cool. So what I want to do though first is I just have this, actually LockCaddy sent me this Compx pin tumbler lock. It doesn't have any pins or anything in it, but I just want to show you at the end here, right? Like there's these little notches on both sides, and one side of the Bowman follower is set up perfectly for that. So let me just show you what that looks like. All right, so we get those on there and you can kind of see what that looks like. It works really nice. Now let's just pretend here, and I'll give you a real example in a minute. If we were to get this put in here and we start like normally to take the plug out, we start to push, is what happens is the body here gets kind of stuck on these O-rings, and that's kind of by design. But all you have to do, okay, so I'm trying to push here, is you just twist. Okay, so I'm holding, pretending there's pins in there, and I'm just twisting. And by doing that, it's gonna get this, there we go, we're all the way through. And we'll get it on there. But what happens is those O-rings kind of get it completely stuck. So as you can see here, I mean, like it's stuck on there. So that's really nice. So if you're someone who struggles with followers, being a little slippery, it's nice to kind of have that here. So that's what that looks like. And then the same thing to get it back on, you're just going to do the same thing, right? So you're going to, you kind of get it going, and then you can just hold and kind of spin it, and you'll get it back on like so. Then you can get it far enough along there where at that point, you can just push it on. So that's kind of what that looks like for a Compx pin tumbler lock. Now let's talk about American padlock. All right. Now before I do that though, I just want to bring up one particular point that you might be asking. So on a lot of these master padlocks here, right? There's a little notch on one of the sides right here. You can see it. And that allows the plug to go in and out, right? Outside of that, even with it turned, you can't get the plug out. This is completely round. And so if you were to try to do this on one of these notched cylinders like that, watch, it's not going to work. Watch. You can't get it in there. It's just not going to happen. All right. So, but on an American padlock cylinder like this one here, it's round and it'll work really good. And let's do an actual demo. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get it lined up. We're gonna get it on here mostly. And then at this point, if you're having struggles, just kind of twist it around a little bit, like so, and then you're good to go. Now I'm gonna gently, very gently, just kind of set this down for a moment. And so we have this on here, right? And once again, it's not gonna slide off, right? It's on there. So pretty cool that it's like that. Now, of course, to get it back on, we're just gonna do the same thing. Oops, there we go. Don't wanna get too sloppy here. We'll do the same thing to get it back on here. So let me just hold this. Let's just turn this sideways, and then we'll get it put back on, right? So on this one, you can kind of get it most of the way on there. Then if you want to twist it a little bit around, you can, like that. So that is the Bowman follower for Compx pin tumbler and American padlocks. pretty gosh darn cool. It's really nice to see it just stay on there, and I think there's some good applications that having this tool could come in handy. All right, so there you have it. That's the Bowman plug follower for rekeyable American padlocks and Compx pin tumbler locks. But I really want to know what you think in the comments below. Do you find this tool helpful? Do you work with American padlocks or Compx pin tumbler? I'd really love to know if you think this tool would be helpful for you. I look forward to reading the comments, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Congrats, you've made it to the end. Now, I want to make sure that when you are commenting on our videos that you include the hashtag Lockboss. When you do, you automatically get entered in to win one of 5 free prizes we give away every Tuesday live here on YouTube. So I look forward to reading your comment and responding soon. Until next time.